Hello, today we're going to show you a brief installation video for installing the slider system into a Ford Courier for the VanMate portable handling solution. This particular vehicle's got no ply lining, so the installation is straight onto the floor as supplied. The first part of the installation is the rail system. As you can see, it's here upside down. On the rail system is a guide stop and a support pad. We turn over the rail system and we put it in the end two slots. So I see here the very two left hand slots. We put it over those and we pull it forward until the stop hits the side of the rear panel there. We then line up the rail system front to back so that the very edge of this rail sits on the top edge of the rise on the floor profile itself. So as we can see there, it's above the edge, on the top edge, and we make sure that's parallel front to back. Okay, it's pulled up against the stop, that controls the position, and just to check, we simply test close the door to make sure the door won't hit the end stop on the front here. With the rail system in place, we're now initially going to put a couple of screws in just to hold it to check the fit, and the screws are supplied. This is a number 6 metal self tappers. Ideally for rail installation, use a cordless drill with a positive drive point. So here we've put 2 screws through, one at the front and one towards the rear, and they're checking that it's installed in parallel over the top edge of the left hand side to the back. And before we put the rest of the screws in, we're going to test fit the runner for the other side to make sure everything's okay before we finally screw it down. Next we're going to place the runner into place as shown. The runner itself is flat to allow the roller to slide on it, and on the reverse of it is a pad, and the pad is to support the runner in the area here where there are no support ribs underneath. So on the back of the floor we simply sit the pad into the space as shown, like this, so the pad is firmly between those 2 points, and then the front edge of the runner simply butted up against the rear of the trim. Next we simply place our slider into place on top of the rail as shown here in its operating position. We do this so that we can check the location of the actual runner itself. A simple trick to ensure that the gap between these 2 parts here is about 3 to 5 millimeters is to simply get a £1 coin or £2 coin and trap it between the 2, and then do the same thing further back and line the runner up to it like so. The runner can now be installed in the same way. First of all, we're going to put 2 screws in. As we can see, front to back, the slider's working okay, and as it comes back, it's missing the rail. Allowing the runner, when placed, into lifting position to be able to slide down the runner as such. With the installation complete and all the screws now fitted, it's time to simply check to make sure that the drum works okay. So here we have our VanMate installation completed. Now we're just going to put the drum over the slider and test the slider. And finally, here's the VanMate kit installed in the van. Notice that we've simply hung the drum attachment onto the drum for safe storage, the trolley around it, and the mast slid into one side. That's now ready to make a delivery. You arrive at the customer, all the equipment is here. We simply assemble the VanMate system like this. Pull the drum to the back of the van. Rub the grip that's on the drum and install VanMate. You can now remove the barrel. We've got the handle lined at the top of the drum. We can then lift the drum to hook into place. It's important. The starting point is it's roughly level at the bottom of the handle here. So like to lift up and reach to grab the drum. You can then engage the drum and then gently lift the drum from the slider, and then before transporting, lower it down into the ground, and that's now safe to deliver to customer.